I left from Dallas. By the time we got to Waco, I counted 7 buses. 7 white buses, like a big Greyhound bus. 7 of them. Those buses are coming up here, and they're loaded with illegals, and they're run by a company called Southwest Keys. Remember that? Southwest Keys. You know what Southwest Keys is? Southwest Keys is the new Acorn. The new Acorn. That's the word. It's Southwest Keys. It's not Acorn anymore. It's Southwest Keys. They're loaded up with illegals. Their first stop whenever they get the other side of Dallas is Rockwall, Texas. They stop in Rockwall. They get out of the bus. The illegals file out of the bus. They walk into the convenience store, the fueling stop at the corner of 205 and I-30, and they walk into the convenience store. Oh, I'm talking about 60 people with brand new American $100 bills. Don't tell me I'm lying, because we've verified it, we've interviewed them, we've seen them, we've taken pictures. Then they go from there, they load back up, they go to Chicago, and I don't know if you know a lady by the name of Sharon Roberts. Y'all remember Sharon Roberts?
Yeah.
Used to be here. Sharon Roberts is right across the street from the immigration place in Chicago. Now, she's had to move up there. They go up there, they unload, they go in, they do their paperwork, then they take them to the old Army base in Chicago and unload them.
Well, they're only halfway to the White House right there. That's where they should be going. Right?
Well, yeah, that's where they're going. That's where they're going. They're going into there. Then they deadhead that bus all the way back to Mexico for another load. Now, I don't know if there's an ISIS guy on there. I don't know if Ebola's on there. I don't know if there's somebody from France on there that's a terrorist. I don't know who these people are. Nor does our security department. They don't know. They load them up and they bring them up here. Now, listen, folks, 7 yesterday. These are big Greyhound bus sizes. Now, the reason I say all of this is because it doesn't matter about education. It doesn't matter about transportation. It doesn't matter about the budget. It doesn't matter about Texas security. It doesn't matter about anything that our budget covers in the state of Texas. If we don't stop this, all of that's null and void. We forget about Medicaid and education and cars and all those sort of things. It's null and void, because that's going to just bury us. It's going to bury us. And our state legislature needs to know that, and needs to take care of that, needs to think about that, needs to bring that to the floor, and needs to tell everybody that it won't matter unless we get this under control. Yes, sir. I want to take one question.
2 quick questions. Number 1, could the Border Patrol stop and investigate these buses? And number 2,
They haven't.
Could they?
They can.
They can.
They cannot.
They can. Well, now let me say this. We know this. They're loading the bus up 50 miles south of the Mexican border, south of the Rio Grande. And they're driving across the international bridge. They're not even stopping. We've got all the information, guys. We've got all this information. And they're driving up here and stopping in Rockwall and moving on to Chicago.
Who pays Southwest Keys?
The United States taxpayer.
Yeah, we do.
I can answer that question.
Can the Rockwall police do anything?
Yeah. Listen, I've made this statement in meetings at Rockwall 4 or 5 times. And I said, would you please go out there and watch this? I've told, we sent to the new congressman, Raleigh, we sent the word. Hey, this is going on. Bob Hall went over there and stayed for 2 hours waiting on a bus one day. Yeah. And he went in and talked to the people inside, and they said, yeah, they come back.